Okay, so before this video starts, I want to start off by saying that everything in this video is for educational purposes only. I do not want anybody going to go hate on anybody. I'm just explaining the situation that happened. I'm not involved in this situation. So yeah, also if you are part of my younger audience, you might not want to see a video like this. So, you know, if you're not interested, please click off. Okay, so this whole entire situation started by a Ruben Sim post on Twitter. He said one of the games in Roblox's upcoming classic event is managed in part by a child. Yeah. So he said INHE is the community manager for Tower Defense. He targeted a vulnerable 15-year-old in the middle of a breakup to for several months over Discord. Now, what I want to get into with this situation before I say anything else. Ruben Sim has never really been known to lie. If you look at his YouTube videos, if you look at, you know, really anything he posts, he is like a better Roblox, if that makes sense. He literally does the Roblox moderation system better than actual Roblox. He's never been known to lie, and yeah, let's just get into the next one. Okay, so I guess I'll just start off by showing all of the photos that Ruben Sim posted. So I'm not going to be reading them, but I'm 90% sure it started in July. And as y'all know, it does usually take a long time for people to come out about things like this, especially if it's a serious thing. It takes time for people to come out with, you know, things like this. So I guess it started in July, and then it kept on going until December, and then I guess that was the most recent one. But as I'm showing these screenshots, make sure you're pausing it so you can read them, because I'm not reading anything on these. I'm not comfortable with reading anything on these. And yeah, alright, so now let's get into whenever I found out about it. Okay, so whenever I found out about this, it was one of my friends who just sent it to me, and then I was like, what the heck? I go in the Tower Defense server, the whole general chat is just spamming stuff about INHE. So he first said this, and this is how I found out. He said, I'm not going to comment on this much, but I will say this for everyone. A lot of it was taken way out of context. I won't expand on that much further, and I'm contacting Ruben, and I'm gonna talk to him about it later. Now, I don't really think, I mean, I guess contacting Ruben is a good idea in his, you know, in his shoes, but I would like to know how it would be taken out of context, you know, if the screenshots are right there. There's not really much context you need. He shouldn't be saying that in the first place, if that makes sense. And then whenever I found out, I said, hope that isn't real for real, bro. I just found, I don't really know. I think I said I just found out. He replied to me and said it was taken out of context, unfortunately. So he stated again that it was taken out of context. I don't really know what context could be behind it, so, you know, I'm not really going to state an opinion on that. So, and then the other screenshot that I want to bring up is he said that I'm currently dating a 21-year-old. I do not communicate with children online. But, I mean, just going off the facts, you know that Tower Defense's, you know, fan base is mostly children, and in the screenshot that Ruben Sim sent on the Twitter post, he was communicating with a child, so that one might be disproved as well. Like I said, I'm not trying to get too involved on it, you know, I'm just kind of trying to explain the situation for people who don't know, because, you know, obviously the people who don't know are going to be clicking on this video. But as I'm making this video, Ruben Sim posted this an hour ago. He said, I notified Roblox about this, 3 days ago, and they did nothing. 90 minutes after I tweeted this, they terminated his account. This company needs to care about user safety more than just when it impacts their brand image. So, you know, I agree with this a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Roblox, you gotta get that under control. You gotta get that under control. Here's the other thing I was wanting to show. I was wanting to show this of INHE. I tried to go on his account and said inactive. And I was really confused at the start, but based off of Ruben Sim's post that we just read, yeah, I think he's been banned. I'm like 90% sure, but after that, I went to go Google the meaning of it. It said being inactive on Roblox means that the account is not accessible anymore, but it is not deleted. This is usually because of prolonged inactivity or because the account got banned. When an account is inactive, nobody can take its username. So, I don't think he was inactive. I think we can most likely assume that he's banned. But my main thing about this is, what is the future of Toilet Tower defense. You know, what is Telanthric really going to say about it? Because, you know, everyone's gonna have to make a response video. I mean, because Roblox might take down TTD. I mean, we never know what they're gonna do at this point. I mean, they already took down INHE from what it looks like. So, you know, it's just kind of crazy. And INHE hasn't even, like, released a video yet. But they usually go off of anything that Ruben Sims says. But that's the main reason I want to make the videos, to explain it. You know, I don't want to get involved with anything, of course. And this is not my regular content, so let me know if you like content like this. But that's not really the main point. Just I meant like kind of like explaining type videos. Because I'm kind of out of my element here. You know, we're gonna return to regular content after this. So you know, if there's any kids who watch my videos, you know, you don't have to watch this one. It's just, you know, it's just kind of crazy. I feel like people should be informed about the situation. Anyways, continuing though, this happened to me right here. After I tried talking about the situation, I got timed out. Basically, I was replying to somebody because they ended up closing down all the channels, which I feel like at this point, closing down all the channels just kind of makes it look bad. But the guy, I guess one of the moderators, I think, was getting like threats and stuff because he was banning people, so he just had to like close it down. And it was getting a little bit out of control, like about talking about it. So yeah, I really am just kind of worried in general because we might be moving to Skibbity Tower Defense. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't know how many other, you know, regular TT YouTubers are gonna make a video about it, but I feel like we shouldn't also be scared to talk about it because it's right there. I felt like me getting timed out was a little wrong, but you know, we're not really gonna get into it because I was just trying to reply to a different guy because I think he didn't know. I don't know what I was saying to the guy, but I know I was talking about the INHE situation, but I felt like it needed to be talked about. And Ruben Sim 90% of the time isn't wrong, and there is screenshot proof. So yeah, I feel like talking about the situation at this point really isn't a bad thing, but I feel like me also being the first YouTuber to really come out and give people information on it and talk about it is pretty important, because I do want to be the first person to be updated on this info. But you know, just update me if anything else happens. You know, I'll definitely be paying attention and stuff. But you know, I'm really just thinking about the future of TTD and who's going to be a new community manager. I don't know if INHE's gonna stay. I really don't know. Telanthric and him are friends, but I guess we will wait on their response video, and I guess once they give a response video, I guess I can make one just depending on, you know, what they say. One thing that I do want to mention real quick before I end the video is that while I'm editing this video, I had to come back in here and come film this. The community manager role on the Discord has been removed from INHE, and his name is now a pinkish color rather than a purple color. So yeah, but I'm not even gonna go to the outro spot, you know. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know if you like videos where I kind of just talk, even though this one's a little bit different from talking. I didn't want to make any of it funny because it's not really funny, you know. There's a lot of different things that have gone on in this situation. So, you know, if you weren't informed about it, well, you're informed now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.